Wow, did I have like an amazing childhood? Where'd you get that idea, Machino? Really hyping it up. I'm drawing you in. You're excited. What is it? We have to know. Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. And welcome back to another episode of me reminiscing about late 90s and early to mid 2000s beauty trends. I love reminiscing about early 2000s beauty trends and makeup trends, hair stuff, skincare stuff, all of it. I love talking about all of it. And I say late 90s to early to mid 2000s because sometimes I really can't find exactly what year something is from, but I know that it's from my childhood. For reference, I was born in 1994. For those of you who can't do quick math, I am 26 years old, having a great year so far. So a lot of the stuff that I remember from my childhood may have come out in the late 90s, it may have come out in the early 2000s, it might be mid 2000s. I don't know. I don't like to be too much of a stickler about it. All I know is that when I think about beauty trends and beauty products from my childhood, it gives me a certain special kind of serotonin that I can't find anywhere else. And I love to talk about that kind of stuff. I have a really good list of products to talk about today. I had to try to cut it down. I got like down a real deep rabbit hole on Google last night reading about early 2000s beauty products. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you love reminiscing about early 2000s / late 90s / maybe mid 2000s nostalgia like I do, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. I feel like this outfit looks incomplete without a necklace. I don't know, I feel like my décolletage, how do you say it? What did I say? Décolleté? I feel like it looks very incomplete, so I'm gonna put my favorite early 2000s inspired necklace on. This is from High Life Glam. This is one of my favorite necklaces I own. I feel like in the early 2000s, we didn't care if our accessories looked good with our outfit. We just piled on the accessories, you know? We used to just layer on the chunky necklaces and not give a dang how they looked. But okay, I think that looks better. I think this looks fine. So the first line of products that I want to talk about are from Bath & Body Works, particularly their art stuff section. Now, if you are not familiar with art stuff, then you are too young for this video. I'm just kidding, you're not, you're totally fine. Some people weren't as obsessive about Bath & Body Works when they were little as I was, and that's okay. I respect you, I respect your choices. You probably spent more time doing outdoor activities than I did, and that's fine. That's not true. I also did a lot of outdoor activities. Wow, did I have like an amazing childhood? The Bath & Body Works art stuff section was my absolute favorite section to hang out in Bath & Body Works because it was aimed towards preteens, tweens, even teens, and it definitely was more like glittery, cutesy packaging, you know, stuff that cool teens like me, like I was. And when I was down my rabbit hole of early 2000s beauty products last night, I was really drawn to a couple of products from art stuff because I really feel like, I don't know, they just fit the time today. It'll make sense when I put them on the screen. I'll just put them up. Look at these boys. They look like they're Windex. It looks like Windex. They look like I should be able to clean windows with these, but it's not Windex. It's not window cleaner. They are glitter splashes. So basically these were body sprays with like glitter in them. So they smelled nice, but they also made you sparkly. I don't know if I ever had one of these in this packaging. I know I had glitter splashes, but I'm not sure if I had one in this packaging, but I would be willing to pay upwards of $20 to get one today. I'm a cheap lady, so that is a lot for me. I think these are so cool. I know this is something that, was it Machino that did this? Some luxury brand came out with a perfume that also looked like it was in like a Windex sprayer, and people like lost their minds over it. They were like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, this is so edgy, this is so innovative. And then I see this picture from the early 2000s from the Bath & Body Works art stuff section, and I'm like, where'd you get that idea, Machino? Bath & Body Works did it first. Look at this. This is so cool. I wish I could have this today. How cool would it to be like, look like you're like about to go spray a window and then you're just like, and then your mom's like, oh no, what are you doing? Don't do that. You don't want to put that on your body. And you're like, psych, it's glitter splash. Don't worry about it. But I just thought these were really cool. I wish I could have them today, but I definitely remember the glitter splashes from Bath & Body Works, and I thought they were so cool. And I think that makeup brands are missing out on this. Like, I know they make body glitters, body lavas, like dry oils that have glitter in them, but the fact that this was a spray is very appealing to me because I'm not really interested in those dry oils that you have lot to rub on and then it makes your hands sticky. I don't like my hands to be sticky, so the idea of it being in a spray is really cool. I mean, I guess they technically make luminizing sprays, like I literally have one right here from Fourth Ray Beauty, but this is too expensive for me to want to like spray it all over my body, and I don't think it would give the same effect as the glitter splash, because the glitter splash was iconic, and it made me really happy to see these images. That was only one of the things from Bath & Body Works art stuff that I want to talk about. I have a couple more things. These might not be art stuff. I couldn't find the art stuff logo on these next couple of things, but they are from Bath & Body Works from around the same time. And the thing that I also thought was very fitting of the time is they used to have these instant hand soaps. And I remember my mom used to send me to elementary school with these. I always had one of these in the side pocket of my LL Bean backpack, and I'm pretty sure they were hand sanitizers. I couldn't get full verification because, as you can see, it's kind of a blurry photo. I had trouble finding any other photos of this, but I'm pretty sure it was hand sanitizer. It says antibacterial on it, which could also mean soap, but I remember I had one in my backpack, and why would my mom send me to school with just hand soap? That wouldn't make any sense. They had hand soap at school, so I'm pretty sure it was a hand sanitizer. But I remember that these ones, they always had the cute little fruits on the packaging, and the fruits had eyes and legs and stuff. I loved having it with me. I remember they had super fruity smells, and you know, it was a good alternative. I mean, we all know what hand sanitizer smells like now, especially the world we're living in. There's typically a shortage of hand sanitizers, so the hand sanitizer that I can get access to now all just like smells like straight up tequila, which is a lot to deal with. My dry hands are suffering. Can you see? They're like cracked open. It's horrifying. But what I would give for a Bath & Body Works instant hand soap right now, do I think it would kill germs as well as my current tequila smelling hand sanitizer? I don't know, probably not, but it would smell fruity and delightful, and it did make me feel warm fuzzy feelings inside to see this image, so I hope it does for you too. And the last thing I want to talk to you about from Bath & Body Works, this one I had to like dig and dig and dig. This is my shovel because I'm digging to find what this was, because I've had this memory for a while. I've wanted to include this in an early 2000s video for a while. I'm really hyping it up. I'm drawing you in. You're excited. What is it? We have to know. What I could find was a Bath & Body Works Refreshing Body Splash. Okay, so you heard me talking about the glitter splashes. These are body splashes. They're different, and the reason I liked these so much is because they were meant to kind of look like drinks, I guess. And they had little plastic ice cubes at the bottom. And that is the search term that I had to put in and do my digging to try to find, because I knew that when I was younger, I had a body spray that had fake ice cubes in the bottom. I remember this because I would use it constantly because I wanted to get to the fake ice cubes. And eventually, I think I just poured the rest of it down the sink because I mentioned it before, I was a very tactile child. I just wanted to touch everything, and especially if something came with like a prize at the bottom, not that fake ice cubes are like a prize that you can play with, but I wanted to get to them. And that's such a vivid memory of mine, and this is what I could find for that. I don't think I had this particular one. I remember my bottle was purple, but this is the closest thing I could find to what I had, and I know it was from Bath & Body Works, so yeah, I guess it was their body splashes. Do you remember that at all? They had ice cubes in the bottom. Nobody does that anymore. Innovative packaging, who? Makeup brands need to go talk to the people who worked at Bath & Body Works in the early 2000s and just exchange some ideas, because they were operating on a whole nother level back then. And honestly, I hope we can get back to it, because I miss having fake ice cubes in my body splashes. Look at this. Where are the ice cubes? There's no ice cubes in here. It smells great, sure, but probably would be better if it had ice cubes in the bottom. So yeah, that's the that on that. And that's all I had to mention about Bath & Body Works. So now we can move on to something else. All right, let's talk about a hair product from the early 2000s. And I want to talk about a couple of things from Conair. Conair had the market on hair products in the early 2000s. You wanted a hair product, it was probably from Conair. In my last video, I talked about their little flat iron that had the removable plates that you could put the hair crimper in and the hair waver in. That was really wonderful. I loved that. But I also had the Conair Quick Braid. I don't know if you remember this, but basically it had like 3 little prongs on it, and you were supposed to like line up 3 portions of your hair into the little prongs, and then it was supposed to and do the braid for you, like spin really quick and do the braid. It did not work. Okay, I shouldn't say it didn't work. It didn't work well. It would just get your hair tangled really easily because it went too quick. Like there was no way for you to keep up with it. And even if you did get a real braid or something that was resembling a braid, it wasn't a neat braid. It wasn't a braid you wanted to go to school with, you know, and it was not a time saver, which I think that was supposed to be the whole claim. It was a quick braid. You're supposed to be able to get braids really quick, and it did not do that. But was it a blast at sleepovers? Absolutely it was. So I guess I can just be grateful for that. But Conair also had another quick product called the Quick Wrap, and I remember this one vividly because they had a commercial that went, "It's Quick Wrap from Conair, whoa," and that still just pops up in my head constantly all the time, where I'll just like be in the middle of doing something and I'm like, "It's Quick Wrap from Conair, whoa." Does anyone else get that? Do you ever just get random old early 2000s commercials stuck in your head? Nope, just me? Okay, moving on. No, we're not moving on. We're talking about the Quick Wrap from Conair, whoa. And that one also didn't work great. Did I even say what it does yet? That one was supposed to wrap your hair like in yarn and give you a little wrap, you know, the people used to come back from vacation with. That one also did not work great because again, it just went too fast and it made your hair messy. So you could get the string, like the string would go around your hair, but it wasn't neat. Like it would leave, you would be able to see spaces in between your hair because it just went way too fast. It didn't work great. It also was a blast at sleepover. So again, I guess that's all we can really ask for when it comes to early 2000s little kitschy products like that. I hope they weren't too expensive because they never worked. Mom, if they were expensive, I'm sorry that they didn't work, but they were a lot of fun and they did give me a lot of great childhood memories, so can't put a price on that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the Conair quick products. Now let's move on to a makeup product. I mean, is it makeup? Is lip balm makeup? Yes it is, especially in the early 2000s, because that was like, if you weren't wearing lip gloss, you were wearing lip balm. There was no lipstick, at least not for cool teens like me. But the Liprageous lip balms were something that I saw and immediately my brain was like, all of the gears and cogs were like lighting up and the little elves in my brain were like, you know, turning the cogs in my brain, because there's a bunch of elves, there's a bunch of Keebler elves that live in my brain, and that's how I think. But I saw these Liprageous lip balms and I was like, wow, what a vivid memory, because if you remember, these were always in the vending machines in the women's bathrooms at like movie theaters. I don't know, they always had like tampons and lip balm, which is cool. I love that. I wish they would still do that, but these were always in there. You could also get them at like vending machines, not vending machines. I spent so much time trying to think of the word for this. You know those machines, like a gumball machine, but instead of gumballs, it had like little tinier bubbles in it, and then they would have like a toy in it, and sometimes they had lip balm in it. But I remember they would be in those. I remember the Chinese food restaurant we used to always go to would have those in it, so that was pretty cool. But I loved those little Liprageous lip balms, and I feel like they don't make them in this shape anymore. At least I don't see them in this shape anymore, because this shape of a lip balm, like they were so teeny tiny, you would always have like 40 of them at the bottom of your backpack. I remember they had a very distinct fruity yet plasticky smell to them, but you had to have one, you know? They were very popular. This is something, it's just a thing that we had. It was no better than lip smackers. Honestly, it was worse, but it was cuter because it was the little teeny tiny packaging, and that was really fun. But these were just something that you didn't want, but anytime you saw it in a vending machine, you suddenly were like, I do want that now. And honestly, great marketing strategy for them, because I mean, I think if they were just in like a drugstore, we wouldn't want them as much because they would be next to the Dr. Pepper flavored lip smackers, and like clearly you're getting the Dr. Pepper flavored lip smackers over the Liprageous little lip balms. But it was really smart of them to like put them in vending machines and put them in movie theater bathrooms, because I always wanted them when they were there. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about that, but seeing them made me really happy and made me really nostalgic, and that's why I included them in this video. It's Quick Wrap from Conair. Whoa. Okay, this last product is absolutely from the 90s. I know this because when I clicked on the image, it said 90s on it, so that is my really thorough verification process. Let's talk about Love's Baby Soft perfume. Do you guys remember this at all? My sister gave this to me for, I think, maybe like my 7th or 8th birthday. I don't know. I remember being very young. My sister Sharon used to always get me perfumes as a gift, which I loved because she always smelled so good. She's also the person that got me into Love Spell by Victoria's Secret, so thank you for that. But I remember she got me Love's Baby Soft, and I remember my mom was mad because she did not like the smell of Love's Baby Soft. It smelled like baby powder, which like in hindsight, I don't like the smell of that either. At the time, I think I wore it constantly just because like my older sister got that for me, and that was like very cool, and I wanted to be cool like she was and is very cool still. But yeah, I remember my mom hated the smell of it, and it was in that. I had very iconic packaging. It had like a very pink top to it. Wow, great description. You can see it here. Look at it. This is iconic packaging. Very simple, very classic, very cool. Had a very cute name, Love's Baby Soft. I mean, honestly, it sounds like diaper wipes. Like you would think Love's is diapers too, right? Yeah, Love's is absolutely diapers. So I don't know if these have anything to do with each other at all, but I did enjoy having it. I felt very cool having it. I knew it was a popular thing to have. Love's Baby Soft was a very popular fragrance, and I don't think it's one I would repurchase. I think I saw that you actually can still buy it. I don't want it. I have no interest. I would never seek it out. It's not like Pink Sugar where like there's still a longing for it. Like Pink Sugar, I am constantly trying to fill the void of Pink Sugar, and I kind of have with this Pacifica Island Vanilla Body Mist. Ugh, that's good stuff. But Love's Baby Soft, I have no interest in finding that fragrance again. I don't like the smell of baby powder. I have no interest in it. But at the time, this was very popular, you know? I don't know why. Why did we all want to smell like we were just freshly changed babies? I don't know. Maybe it's clinging on to youth. I was already youthful when I had it. I don't know. But maybe if you weren't, then that's what you were trying to do. I don't have the answers to these questions. I'm just trying to have a discussion about it. I'm just trying to reminisce. I'm just trying to get a little nostalgic. And I was very happy to have this at the time. And it's definitely something from the 90s that maybe we can leave there. Maybe we don't have to bring it with us, and that's okay. Okay, and with that, I think we have reached the end of the video. I have a couple more things, but why put everything in one video when I could prolong this series and make more videos? So subscribe so you don't miss my next early 2000s makeup nostalgia video, even though I didn't talk about a whole lot of makeup today. But you know what? I feel like early 2000s makeup was a lot of just like frosty eyeshadow and glossy lips, and that was really it. And especially in the early 2000s, my mom didn't let me wear makeup until the year 2007, so it's hard for me to comment on actual makeup products before the year 2007. And then even in the year 2007, I would just wear like 50 coats of CoverGirl Lash Blast, so not much to report there. But I do love talking about body splashes and body sprays and fragrances and lip balms and glosses and all that fun stuff. So it's definitely a series that I'm gonna keep doing, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next episode. I always have so much fun doing these. I always have so much fun getting nostalgic. Helps calm my nerves, you know? I'm a very anxious person. I'm anxious 99.99999% of the time. Talking about early 2000s products does, you know, make me feel a little better. So I hope it made you feel a little better too. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they're always really cute and sweet and fun and fresh. Also, please check out my description box for everything I'm wearing on my face today, as well as a ton of Black Lives Matter resources. That includes petitions to sign, places to donate, and ways to help protesters. So please make sure you check out those links if you have the time. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!